Women don't always say what they want. A lot of it comes out sideways. A pause, a look, a shift in energy. And the weird part is this: the thing she wants the most is usually the thing she won't request directly. Most guys never learn how to read that. So they do the logical thing. They listen to the words only. Then they act confused when the vibe dies. They say, "But she told me she was fine." Yeah, maybe her mouth did. Her body didn't. This isn't about game. It's about perception. About noticing the difference between what people claim they want and what they respond to. Psychology has been pointing at this for decades, not as a dating hack, as a human pattern. People often protect their pride. They protect their image. So they talk safe. But they desire in a different language, and in dating that gap matters a lot. Because attraction doesn't run on logic. It runs on nervous system signals, safety tension, curiosity, certainty. A lot of men try to win with explanations. They try to negotiate chemistry. They try to talk their way into being wanted. It never works like that. So, here's the real frame. If you can pick up what she's communicating without turning it into a courtroom conversation, you change everything. Not your looks, not your money, not some rehearsed routine, your ability to read the room, to lead without forcing, to stay grounded when things get emotional. That's what separates being chosen from being tolerated. Now, quick science without getting weird about it. When something feels uncertain in a controlled way, your brain releases anticipation chemicals. That early stage spark, the "I'm thinking about you for no reason" feeling. When everything is too predictable, the brain goes into maintenance mode, comfort mode. Good for stability, bad for heat. Also, when someone feels strongly drawn to a person, a lot of the brain activity looks like craving, not calm affection. That's not an insult. It's biology doing its thing. So let's talk about what that means in behavior, not fantasy, not manipulation. Real life. 4 things many women tend to want from a man, but rarely say out loud. And yes, this only works if you're a decent person. If you respect boundaries. If you can handle the word no without getting petty. Number 1, she wants you to create a sense of letting go, not danger, not pressure. Letting go. A lot of guys think leadership means being loud or intense or alpha in a cringe way. Real leadership is quiet. It's a plan. It's you moving like you know where you're going. You choose the spot. You set the time. You don't turn every moment into a group vote. Because she's already running meetings all day. Decisions, people, emotions, social stuff. When she's with you, she wants to breathe. If you can carry the moment calmly, she relaxes into it, and she won't ask for that. Because the second she has to coach you into leading, you're not leading, you're taking instructions. Number 2, she wants confidence that doesn't ask for approval every minute. This is where so many guys wreck the mood. Endless checking. Is this okay? Are you sure? Do you like me right now? It turns intimacy into paperwork. Consent is mandatory. Let's be clear. But consent does not mean a nervous quiz at every micro step. It means you're tuned in. You notice her eyes, her posture, her breathing, whether she's leaning in or pulling back. If you need clarity, you ask directly, cleanly. But most of the time, it's presence that does the job. When you move with calm confidence, she stops feeling like your supervisor. She starts feeling like your partner. That difference is massive. Number 3, she wants you to stay solid when she challenges you. Not because she wants drama, because she wants to know you're real. Sometimes she'll poke, sometimes she'll test, sometimes she'll throw a sharp comment when she's stressed. Most men collapse. They over-apologize, they scramble, they chase, and chasing kills respect fast. The move is simple. Stay calm, don't explode, don't beg. If she's out of line, you name it without anger. Hey, don't talk to me like that. If it's playful, you stay playful. You don't get rattled. The point is not to win. The point is to show you have a backbone and a steady heart. That steadiness reads as safety. Number 4. She wants you to end things while the energy is still strong. Most guys mess this up. They linger too long. They stretch the moment until it gets awkward. They keep talking because they're scared of losing her. But people remember the ending, the last feeling, not the average. So leave on a high note. This was fun. I'm gonna head out, smile, hug, go. Now she has space to miss you. Space to replay the moment. Same with texting. Don't chat until the conversation dies. End it clean. I'm jumping back into my day. Talk later. Not cold, not dramatic. Just like you have a life. That space is where attraction grows. Now here's the part people don't like hearing. A lot of women don't want you to ask them what creates desire. They want you to understand it through awareness. Not mind reading, not entitlement. Awareness. Because the moment she has to teach you how to be confident, the confidence is gone. The moment she has to guide you into leadership, the leadership disappears. So don't chase a script. Become the kind of man who can hold a moment. Calm, present, clear, grounded. Most men make the biggest mistake because they're afraid of mistakes. They play safe. They become agreeable. They try to be impossible to criticize, and then nobody wants them. Desire has an edge to it, not cruelty, not chaos. An edge. The edge is certainty. The edge is direction. The edge is you being willing to lead while staying respectful. So take the 4 again. Lead calmly. Stop begging for approval. Hold your frame. Keep your own inner world. Choose purpose. End on the high note. She might never say she wants that, but you'll feel the difference when you live it. And once you notice it, you can't go back to the old way. Now you decide what to do with it.